right before he said it, I knew he was gonna say it. Like, I knew it. I knew it was coming.
Oh, you took
it
my
was
hat off.
crazy.
Guys, don't look at my hair. My hair's like...
He needs a haircut.
Jesus Christ, Luna.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Rose Room. I have a special guest today.
Yeah, I'm here, man. What's going on, guys?
This is my boyfriend, Joseph. My lovely boyfriend.
What's going on, guys?
She's awake.
I think
Okay,
she's
she's
good.
okay. Okay. Well, today we are going to do the shush, the couples tag for you guys. So let's get started. Oh wait, hold on 1 second. You gotta like the video before we even get started. Just like the video, comment right now. Say if we're cute or not. I don't know.
I know I'm cute, but
he's not cute. But and then subscribe for more great videos like this one with him. If you want him in it, put it in the comments. Alright, let's get this video started. Alright, so first question. When and where did we meet? In person or online? Because we met online.
Yeah, she was trying to stalk me.
I was not stalking him.
She was.
No, I wasn't. You might want to get hurt. Basically, while he goes to handle the baby, I met him on Facebook through our college's group chat that they had made for all the new students. And he hit me up talking about do you want to be a part of my company? And I was like, no, thank you, but you seem cool. So then we just kept on talking. And then, what was it? The first day of school, we had a movie night, and I was texting him, trying to get him to sit with me, and, you know, he did, and that was the first time we met. You want to tell your side of the story?
Oh, yeah, I'm coming because you're a little lying.
I'm not lying. I'm not. But, you know, 1 second,
Had to wrap her up because she has no clothes on right now.
this is our baby.
And her hair's not done, so she just got done sleeping, so.
Yeah.
Don't
Her
be
name is
trolling.
Luna.
Okay, baby.
Isn't she cute? She's 8 months.
Alright, so first of all, she's lying. She was the one that followed me on Facebook first. We got on the group, she was right about that. But she was the one, she went through like all of my pictures. She was just like boom, 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 boom. I'm like, okay, somebody's interested. She was liking all my business pictures and everything like that. And I was like, okay. Now let's go ahead and, you know, that's when I did it. You know, I hit her up about the business. But she was liking all my pictures first. She took that first step. And then everything else is about right, I guess you could say.
Whatever. Okay. Next question. When was our first date? Oh. We wanted. Which one was it when we went on the walk, or?
Did you say like official, like that we?
Okay,
did together,
official
or?
date. Okay, I'm gonna tell y'all what happened first, and then our actual date. So first, I was going out to a party the first week of school, and I had on this nice dress, you know, and I put it on Snapchat, and I was just feeling myself. So my roommates hyped me up, John and Manisha, and they told me to ask him to go on like a walk with me like a few days after that. So I did, and then we was walking around Charlotte just talking about all kinds of stuff, and I was so nervous, you guys, so nervous. But you can tell them the actual date.
As far as which one?
Like the first one, where I had wore that black dress, and we went to dinner and stuff.
Well, I mean, me personally, I feel like the first one that for me I would say would be also we had like a movie night. Remember the movie night in the quad?
That wasn't a date though.
I know, but like for me, I was like that's like what we kind of like because that was like basically I know that wasn't like a setup date, but it kind of like it ended up as one because then afterwards, what did we do? I'm not sure, but basically there was like a movie night in the quad and they had like the big old blow up screens and it was like on the grass and everything and
that was the first day we met. How was it a date?
that's what I'm saying, but that in my head I'm like okay that's the first time I'm thinking because like first day is like kind of you get to know them and everything and that's when I kind of was like okay she's a good one she looked like she could probably be a keeper so that's when it got planted in my head like okay let me keep on checking this one out right here.
He keeps playing with me. He keeps playing with me.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm just
Stop
kidding.
messing with the cabinets.
I'm sorry. But I would say that yeah, that movie night in the quad. And so basically, like long story short, she was scared to come over and like we had a space that we were supposed to meet. Oh, you're taking your clothes off. Hold on, sweetheart. We had a space where we were supposed to meet at, and she didn't want to come. She was scared, and her friends had to like force her to come on over. It was hilarious. But I would say that one probably was the first one for me though.
Jesus, I done lost the question.
Lots of questions. But we gotta go freestyle then.
No.
We can go freestyle.
Alright, hold on 1 second.
You? Yeah, say hi. Say hi to everybody. Oh, look at that. Why don't you take your pants out? Can you say hi? There you go. So this is Luna, y'all. I know y'all probably met her already on this channel and everything. Yeah, she's got her covered up. Oh, they haven't really met her? Oh, Luna, tell them you like to eat donuts, you like to play with your toys, you know. She's a really nice girl. Give me a second, I think
Alright. Next question was, what was your first impression of me?
Goofy. Oh, like this girl is goofy.
My first impression of him was like he was just real serious, and it was scary. Like he was really intimidating. Honestly, that's what it was. I was just like, okay, he's different from what I'm used to, but I think he's pretty cool.
How was I serious?
You like. The whole time you're watching the movie, you was just like so into it, and then you were like so short with your answers when I was asking you questions.
Oh yeah, I'll be honest, I was actually nervous. That's what that was. But then also, what movie was it?
Some Marvel movie.
It was I think it was Captain America. That's what it was. Okay, I remember now.
I know what was going on. So I was asking him questions, and I guess he was getting annoyed with me.
So yeah, it was the new Captain America that had just came out, and I don't really like keep up with like comics, but I'm really big on like leadership movies, and so like I always like the superhero movies, Captain America, all just the action with the leadership. Those are like my top movies, and so I hadn't seen it yet, so I'm like, bro, I get to watch this movie, and so like I'm super into the movie, and she's like, so who is he? And I was like, bro. So that was like some of the biggest things. Like she was like, what are they doing? And so she didn't even understand the movie, didn't understand what's going on. And so like I wasn't like serious, but I was just like super into the movie. And at one point I had forgot she was there because I was like, man, this movie's going hard. But
how do you forget I'm there?
Because remember you weren't talking either though. And you were because remember we talked later and she was like, oh yeah, I was nervous. But yeah, I was nervous, but it was a mixture between, I was like really, not gonna lie. Guys, fellas, on the first date, or first time meeting someone, make sure you take them to a movie that you don't really care about, because honestly, like I was so into the movie, it was hilarious. And now when I look back at it,
he shouldn't have. He should have been talking to me the whole time.
Yeah.
All right. Who say I love you first?
That we all both know that answer.
It was me. I was so scared, y'all. I was so scared. I'm not gonna tell y'all that story. But
Hilarious.
yeah, I was really scared, and like he didn't even answer me after I said it. That's what threw me off. He did not answer me till a week later.
Look, man.
He didn't
my
reciprocate
reasoning
the whole.
behind that is
Yeah.
because, like,
Mhm.
you know, you don't want to. I've always seen like people when they say, "Oh, I love you," and they be like, immediately, "I love you too," and it's like a thing that they go back. And so, like, that's always been a big word for me. And so I only said to certain people, and it's like, at that point, I guess she was, you know, she loved me, and me, I had seen it too, but I didn't want to just say it right back because it takes the value away. So it's like, okay, well, I told him I love him, he just said it right back. That doesn't mean anything. So I wanted to wait until like it was actually a good time. I was like, okay, you know.
But y'all wanna know something that was crazy? On the day he said it, like right before he said it, I knew he was gonna say it. Like I knew it. I knew it was coming. It was crazy.
Guys, don't look at my hair. My hair's like,
He needs a haircut.
Jesus Christ, Luna. Don't do that.
Oh my gosh. Alright, weird habits about each other.
Weird habits
Yeah.
that like we notice.
Yeah.
Let's see.
What are you doing?
I guess she just wants to get
Here,
out.
come here. Hi, baby girl. Alright, you gotta turn it this way.
Sometimes. Let me see. Weird habits.
Stop messing with my phone. No, Luna.
Let's see. For her, let me see. She, her music. So, I guess this is a normal thing apparently with girls, but me and the way I was brought up and like all the things that I've done, never seen it, never heard of it. She like sits and listens to music like for hours, doing nothing. And so I've always been the type of guy like, okay, I gotta be doing something. I gotta be going out, playing some sports, especially basketball, doing some business, you know, on my phone, doing some more type of work, being productive. And I've always tried to make sure like every hour is productive of the day. And so like when I first met her,
Put her on the floor, please, because she's trying to get around.
you ready to call? But yeah, when I first met her and everything, and actually, there we go.
She'll have you covered now. She's on the camera here.
I would call her, and or no, I would text her and I'm like, "What you doing?" And she'd be like, "Oh, I'm just listening to music." And then an hour later, "Oh, I'm just listening to music." And then now the whole day I say, "What did you do today?" "Oh, I just listen to music." I'm like, "Yo, that is so weird. Like, how do you do that?" I don't understand, because it was when we met, it was in the summer. And so I was over here, you know, getting things set up, getting stuff ready for school, and I'm, you know, at that time I was running one of their former businesses, and so I'm like, man, I did all this, and she told me she was listening to music, and I was like, who does that? And I'm like, so what do you do when you listen to music? And, I don't know, just kind of sit there. Here, you want your bottle? She was like, just kind of sit there and listen to different music. I'm like, man, I could never get to that point, but that's something that's still.
I still do that, so I mean, it's just part of me. I just grew up listening to a lot of music, and that's what I did in my free time. So if you're new to my adult life,
Oof.
what was the question? The weird habit that you have? He writes on this board named Lucy. He has a whiteboard in our room hung up on the wall, and he named it Lucy.
Lucy, man.
And I just can't understand why.
Look, man.
But I understand why, because I've known him for a while now. But like, still, it's still kind of weird to me because I don't see that on a regular basis. That's just like the millionaire person in him. So
That's it. Lucy's my baby, man.
the money maker right here. I'm like, I just do what I want. I'm the free one. All right. How long have we been together, Joe?
Man, we've been together for like 37 years, man.
Am I that
No,
free?
no, I'm just playing. No. So we just celebrated our 2-year anniversary on the 24th of September. So what was actually funny is because like our first year basically we spent out there in Charlotte. So this last year we kind of split between like Maryland and here. And so now everybody was thinking like, oh, I thought it was only 1 year. It's like, no, it's actually been 2 years. We've been putting in work for 2 years, man. 2 years we've been right, man.
We
We running
got
strong.
48. We're running strong.
Strong. Oh, okay. Good.
All right. What was our first road trip?
First road trip?
Galveston.
I would say Galveston.
We went to Galveston Beach. I came to visit him, and his parents was like, "Let's go to the beach." Okay.
Where was it?
No, it was Galveston.
We didn't do anything in Maryland?
Mm-mm.
Okay, yeah, okay,
No.
you're right. Yeah, so yeah, Galveston was awesome.
It was fun. I was real fat because I had just had Luna like 2 months before that, and I hadn't lost the weight. I was so swollen.
And matter of fact, that was what? So you had Luna 2 months. She was only about 2 months.
Yeah.
So what was that, about April? Yeah, back in April. So now, right now it's October. So I've kept my screensaver that same picture of us. We took a
Yeah, and
Galveston.
I wanted to change
She
it. I
decided
still
to change
didn't.
it last week.
Well, I don't like the picture. I don't like the picture.
She didn't like the picture because she was still fat. Me,
That's
I kept
right.
it there because it was a memory of our first road trip as my screensaver. But she was being, no, it's okay, it's okay. She was being, you know.
All right, we're gonna do 2 more questions. All right.
2 more questions. All right.
All right.
Man, where the questions
Hold
at, bro?
on.
What's going on, man? Come on, man.
Favorite
You like her hair?
Favorite-
It's awesome right now.
feature about each other. Oh, thank you. Look at my. Look at that. I did that. That's the first time I did that. Like I was so happy. But other than that, what's your favorite feature?
Like
About each
physical
other.
Or,
I don't know. Just pick a feature. A feature.
well, I don't want to do something just like basically. Just like, I'll let you go first.
All right. My favorite feature about him is probably his smile.
Oh,
His
yeah, I appreciate
smile.
that. Yeah, okay. You see her favorite feature. I would say her eyes because I've always told her, like, you know, the eyes are your windows to your soul. You know, I always know exactly what's going on with her when I just look at her eyes. And so, like, that's my biggest cheat sheet, honestly.
Yeah.
It could be a cheat sheet, but it also is really cool, though. But so, yeah, I just look into her eyes. She has really nice eyes, by the way.
But before, like, why he said, I know why he said that, but actually to add to that, like when we first started dating, I could not look him in his eyes. I couldn't. Like, it was just so weird for me. And he used to be irritated by it, I guess.
Yeah.
And now I can do it now. Like, no, I'm not gonna do it right now. But alright. We're gonna do 2 more questions. Alright. So, nicknames for each other.
I call her J Rose. I got her as J Rose on my phone. But there's some other nicknames, but I guess we should.
Yeah, we not saying those. We're not saying those.
The door open.
Close the door. Close the door. Don't lean back, buddy. Alright. My nickname for him, the one that I like the most, is My Blessing. And that's what I have him in my phone as. Yeah, My Blessing. And then in my other phone, I have him as my hubby. But you know, it would be better if it was my husband. Hint, hint. Hint, hint. But you know, it's okay for now. Alright, last question. Complete this sentence. You're mine.
Say it one more time.
Complete this sentence. You're mine.
Everything.
Oh, now you say it.
Oh, you're mine. Oh Lord. Cut.
Wait, no. You're
L's.
you're my.
You're mine. Dang, I'm nothing now.
I can't think anything.
Oh, so what are we doing
Oh,
then?
you're my.
Oh my God. What are we doing then?
You're my baby daddy. There we go.
You're my everything, and I'm your baby daddy.
Yes. You don't.
Okay.
You don't like that one?
I mean.
You're the father of my child.
Oh, even better.
Oh,
That's
you're the love of my life.
No. You took the first answer.
I
Okay,
was-
so
look.
she's my everything, and I'm her baby daddy. Everything else is.
Y'all, I love him. He
It's all
knows
good.
that.
It's all good.
I just like really could not think anything.
It's all good.
But it's the end of the video, you guys. We made it through without Luna like crying.
Right. So that's
awesome. But
no, stay down.
like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And after we get married, we're gonna start a vlog channel. Just let you guys know, if you like us as a couple, you want to see more videos of us just being ourselves, acting goofy, and all that great stuff. Like, comment, and subscribe. But I don't know when the next video is gonna be uploaded, but I'll see you guys later. I love you guys. Mwah.
Take care, guys.